All right, hello everyone. Hopefully this is working. I'm trying something new. I'm just recording this off my laptop. Normally I stream these solutions, but I'm in Santa Rosa, New Mexico today, and I am unable to stream from my home setup. So I'm trying my laptop, and we'll see how it goes. And as usual, I'm just going to dive right in. I did a little bit of setup before the stream started to make sure everything was working. I should probably let's go there here. And I don't think I have, yeah, make their solutions, CDO solutions. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to dive in and see how far we can get. 78 out of 81. I don't know what that means. I thought I finished everything except for this one. Well, we'll see. Born on Fire. The night is warm, the moonlit lazily spills over the rooftops of a small village hidden deep within the mountains. The blacksmith is finishing his final task in the forge, eager for a hot meal after a long day battling iron and smoke. So this is the beginning of a song of ducks and dragons. As he lays down his hammer for well-earned rest, something on the forge's doorstep catches his eye. An egg, but not just any egg. It's far larger than he's ever seen, its shell shimmering with shades of black, gold, and green. The embers in the hearth are still glowing, so he places the egg inside, thinking he'll enjoy it with a thick slice of bread in a short while. To his astonishment, even after an hour in the flames, the egg remains almost cold. Ah, this is the dragon egg, huh? As if fire holds no power over it. He stokes the forge to its fiercest heat once more, but the egg remains unchanged. He gives up for the night, hoping it will be ready by breakfast for breakfast by morning. As the village slumbers, the shell suddenly begins to crack. From within emerges a dragon, a duck, or perhaps something caught in between the two. The hatchling's small, glistening scales are shaped like feathers, and its wings seem far too large for such a tiny creature. Do you think you are the blacksmith who discovered the strange egg? Oh, no, no. You are the creature itself, newly born into the world. But who or what are you, and where have you come from, and what destiny awaits you? Let's see what this looks like. Ah, okay. Very cute. All right, let's dive right in with Quest 1. Quest 1, Whispers in the Shell. There's something remarkable about the eggshell you hatch from. Faintly glowing dots and lines cover its entire surface. Oh, like Morse code? Even stranger is the fact that you understand what they mean. Is it a unique language that all members of your species are born knowing? After taking a closer look, it turns out that the eggshell has 3 separate sections. Each section contains a list of names, a list of instructions specifying how to navigate through the list of names. Before executing the first instruction, you are at the first name of the list. Each instruction begins with R or L, followed by a number. Okay. If you can't follow the full instruction without going off the list, you do as many moves as you can stay on it. The next instruction is L3, and you're at the second name of the list. You can only move 1 position. Okay. All right. So I'm just looking at the input here. It looks fairly straightforward. We start here. We go right 3, 1, 2, 3. I see that. Looks like we go left 2, 1, 2. I see that. Right 3, but we can't go 3, so we go 2. Next one is L1. So that's where the process ends. What is your name? The next one, what is your quest? All right, so let's go to solutions. This is called Quest 1. Right? I'm gonna name them quests this time. I was calling them Day 1, Day 2, and the other one. Cargo new, Quest 1, Quest 01. Quest 01. And the first thing we do is we add our dependency, ASC dot workspace is true. I think that's what we do. And if I go quest here and save this, I should be able to say cargo run, and we should see it build. Oh no! Why was it unable to find this? All right, I'm going to pause for a second and see if I can figure this out. Okay, and I'm back. Now that I wasted a bunch of time, it turns out my version of Rust was too old, so it wasn't cooperating with things. So I think everything's going to work now if I say cargo run. Okay, so we get hello world, and we have cargo go update. If I do that, yes, it's able to get my Advent of Code library. Okay, so we now have make their input. Oh, right. I have to change the git config. Yeah, sorry, the git ignore to ignore all text files. We're going to cat into input test1, this thing here, and then we're going to start working. So let's go over here and that's fine. And vim source main. Okay. Oof. Let lines equals AOC lib read lines input test1.text. And then we're going to, that'll give us the 2 lines from the input. This code ignores blank lines for me. So I can say let names is equal to lines split on comma, collect into a vec. And the instructions, let inst equals, this should be line 0, and then lines 1 split on comma, collect into a vec. All right, and we should be able to see those. Println names is names, and inst is inst, right? Cargo run, oh, like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we start at name 0 and just follow the instructions. So let index is 0 for inst, for I in inst. Sure. And then we're going to split it. I mean, obviously, the proper way to do this would be to create a little enum that said left and right and had the distances. But we can do it the easy way for now. If I starts with R, then let dist is equal to, we can just parse this directly. I of 1 dot dot parse as I64 unwrap. And the reason I want to do that is because I want negative and positive. So we're going to make this an I64 as well. If it starts with an R, then we're going to set index is equal to index max. Oh yeah. Index plus dist max names len. And then else if I starts with L, we say index equals index minus dist. Oh, this is min. And this is max 0. Right? And that way we can keep track of which one it is. And then we can just say println part 1 is equal to names of index as usize. Right? Unwrap. Doesn't like this. You can convert a usize to an I64. That's an I64. That's an I64. Oh, names len as I64. Got it. All right, cargo run. And we got it wrong. Brilliant. How did we get it wrong? This is something super simple. All right, well, we'll print it out after each one. Println after I names index as usize. Oops. Oh, do I have this -1? That's why. That's probably why it messed up. Yeah, there we go. Current. Okay. There's the off by 1 error for you. Got that out of the way. Okay, now let's use the real input. Download. Move. Downloads. Everybody codes into input. Let's take a look at it real quick. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Let's put this here and then just run it. So we got Thimarin for our answer. Perfectly accurate. That's good. It took me 26 minutes because most of it was futzing around with my config. Okay. Well, at least we got the config sorted. That's good news. Let's commit this change. Let's cargo clippy. Is that okay? Everything's good. Git status. Git add. Yeah, we have to add the cargo lock and the current quest, right? Git add, git ignore, and cargo toml. Git commit -m. Song of Ducks and Dragons. Quest 1, Part 1. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at our current progress, because that's what we got to do. Oh, oof. Okay. I was waiting for something to happen, and it finally did. We got 1 star. Very nice. All right, Part 2. Your given name and your place within the dragon duck species has become clear. As you move on to the next part, your curiosity grows and a sense of purpose stirs within you. This time, the challenge presents you with a list of names to arrange in a closed circle. Each name connects to the next, and the final name loops back to the first, forming an unbroken ring. You can move around the circle as you like, going clockwise or counterclockwise and completing multiple laps if needed. The instructions say that you will find one of your parents' names by correctly navigating the circular arrangement. All right, is this the same input? R3, L2, R3, L1? Yep. Okay. So let's use this same input here, or the test input, sorry. Test 1, not text. These two stay the same. And now the loop is pretty much, oh, I forgot, I did that, okay. Loop is pretty much just without all of this mess. And we can just say index plus equals dist, index minus equals dist. And then part 2 becomes name index as index random Euclid name is len as I64, I guess. Left compile, seems to. Cargo run. Yes, that came up with the correct answer. So let's grab our input here. Let's grab this line here. Change the 1 to a 2. Go to run. And we got self-corrects. You've cracked it like a pro. Nice. Oh, 163. Okay. Very good. Oh, let's check my progress. Okay, wait. Boom. Yeah, we got 2 stars now. Okay. What's part 3? The final section also requires arranging the list of names in a closed loop. However, this time the instructions work in a different way. The indicator R or L points to the name relative to the one at the top of the circle, the first one on the list, and must swap places with it. The name at the top of the circle after all the instructions is your second parent's name. All right, so this is a little more interesting. Is this again the same input? Yeah, the same test input. Okay. Relative to the one at the top of the circle. So it's either going to go forwards or backwards by a certain amount. And we're going to swap positions with it. So the first instruction is R3, so 1, 2, 3, and then we swap these guys. Right? And then we're here, L2, which is Firin and Alarsis. Okay. And R3 again, which is this guy again. And then L3, which is Verdax. And Draxip. Okay. So I think I know what to do. And we can actually just do the swaps. Let's, again, we use this as our input. Again, we grab this. We don't need the index anymore now. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the distance and the direction. Right, so we'll need those lines. If it's right, then we're going to add to we're going to use the dist as our index, but it might wrap around the circle a few times, right? So did I get the download? I don't know if I got the download. Let's get the download and take a look at it really quickly. Because I'm imagine, oops. Oh, part 3, yes. I saw the 1 and I thought, oh no, I got the wrong one. Okay, everybody codes part 3. Yeah, so we're gonna like 45 here. And the other big ones, 37. So we'll go around the list a few times. We just use the rem Euclid again to get the actual value that we need to do. And that one, then we can actually swap those names. Right, so we can just say mutt. Okay, so we know we're always going to swap with 0. So we can say names swap 0 and dist, but dist needs to be dist mod names. Right? Otherwise, it's going to start with an L. I guess we can just say else. And it's just names swap of 0 dist rem Euclid names let. I believe that's all we need to do. And then we say println part 3 is equal to names of 0. Right, the top of the circle. Mutable, blah, blah, blah. Later call, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's just grab the length. All right, again, we're going to use the test input. Does it work? Jaxipeth. Looks like it worked. Let's see if it works for the more complicated input. We got this guy. Oh, yeah, this doesn't help. It helps with other kind of problems, but it doesn't help with this one. All right, so what did I do wrong here? We're always swapping with 0. I think it's the backwards swap that's not working. Or, sorry, a looping swap that's not working. And probably a looping left swap is my guess. I might be off by 1. Oh. No, it's negative dist. I was thinking it was positive. I mean, I was thinking it would already be that direction. So I have to go negative dist. And it doesn't like that. Oh, because I have this as U size now. Yeah, I64. And now this doesn't work as I64. That still doesn't work because it has to be a U size after you're all said and done. There we go. All right, should we try again? Definitely came up with a different answer. Hey, I turned quacks into facts. That was it. 159. Not bad. We finished it in 35 minutes and 24 seconds. Oh yeah, check our progress. Okay, wait for it. Bam! We got all 3. Nice. Okay. Well, that's going to wrap up quest 1. Quest 2 opens in 20 hours and 25 minutes. And again, like today, I will not be able to do it when it opens up live, but I'll try to do it as soon as I get to my next hotel. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed making it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.